this has to be the best trading week of all times. What is happening, beautiful traders? How you guys doing? I'm doing absolutely lovely, and I kid you not, we're actually in a super lit trade right now as I speak to you guys. So today is a Thursday and we've just been killing the charts back to back. We even destroyed CPI, we destroyed FOMC, and right now we just killed PPI. Quit playing with me. This week I've been obliterating all the news left, right, and center. You know what I'm saying? And I actually did drop the analysis for you guys, so I don't know why you haven't been killing the market, but it was all out there for you, right? If you can look at our chart right now, you can see that we are in a buy on Nasdaq. I did explain this trade on my free Telegram group, right over here. You see, yesterday for FOMC, I did explain it to them right over there, and I was updating them right now that we're actually in money. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, if you're not in the trade, then I don't even know what you're doing, because we just killed that left, right, and center back to back. Wait, I didn't do the introduction. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We trade Nasdaq over here. If you're returning, welcome back. You already know what's up. Don't forget to hit the like button, turn your post notifications, and subscribe to the channel. Why? Because when we hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a lit giveaway. I'm going to be funding 10 different accounts, and I'm going to be giving 10 different people free mentorship. You do not want to miss that. This is like one of those chilled videos where I'm just like, looking at my trade running and explaining to you guys what our week was like. We actually destroyed the market from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and today's Thursday. We're just killing it. It's actually rare for me to get like trades every single day, because, the market doesn't give you like opportunities like that, right? You always get like maybe on Tuesday and on Thursday and Friday, maybe on Wednesday, Friday, like 3 trades at most. This week it's just been going crazy. I've gotten like 4 setups from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Like it's just been going wild, right? So I'm about to show you guys each and every trade that I took, explaining why I took it. This is just like a little simple video where I'm just going through my analysis, showing you what I was looking at exactly in the market. Maybe you can learn 1 or 2 things and actually use that to improve like how you trade, and maybe you can use those type of setups to, who knows, and make some money, right? And obviously that I did drop all of these signals in the inner circle because I don't eat alone, you know what I'm saying? So let's just hop onto the charts right now and see what I'm talking about, right? So as you can see, this was our Monday, right? This is what Monday was looking like on obviously the 5-minute time frame. So I did teach you guys top-down analysis. So I'm assuming that in this case, you would have already analyzed from the higher time frames down through the micro time frames, right? So we are on our 5-minute time frame on Monday, and you can see that the market was like ranging over here, right? So obviously I wasn't in the market around all of this time. So I waited obviously for what to happen? The sessions, right? You want to be trading Nasdaq in the session, right? So obviously I switched on my sessions right over here, and then this is when the New York session started, right? So I was looking at the chart and I was like, okay, cool, what is happening, right? We did have an impulsive move to the downside, and obviously I wasn't like biased to sells because I knew that on the higher time frame, right, even though we can see the sellers stepping into the market on a higher time frame, we are actually on an uptrend, right? So I was looking for buying positions, right? So you can see that I opened my session around about 4:30 thereabout, and then I see that the market had approached my point of interest. In this case, I was using this little liquidity zone over here, right? So in this case, I wasn't looking for the market to break liquidity, right? So I was just looking for buying positions at the zone, right? So that said and done, I actually waited for the market to close as a rejection right over here, right? I waited for the market to close as a rejection right over here. So I was waiting for price action. I was looking at the type of candlesticks that the market was going to give me. And in this case, it just rejected. Like you see, it had a lot of momentum going down. And then all of a sudden, the buyers just stepped in. And remember, we are on a 5-minute time frame, right? So we want to go in and out. So this is enough confirmation for me on a 5-minute time frame to say the buyers are just coming in with a lot of momentum, right? So I did take my trades right over here, right over there after that candle closed, and obviously I was targeting the highest zone that it got. So you remember in that other video I said that you always want to target the most recent resistance zone, and the rest is obviously history. As you can see it over there, you can see that it actually played out really nicely. But for now, let's just check it out. This is it running over here, and let's go, you know what I'm saying? So it did play out really well. So that was it for Monday. And obviously on Monday, you know that I did drop the signal, right? So let's just confirm that. You can see it's Monday. Let's make some money, because you know what we do on Mondays. What we do, we make some money, right? So obviously you see the signal dropped. Obviously I have to tell them all of these things, right? So buy Nasdaq 20 points, you know, we locked some profit. It went up with us. And then obviously that's a $500 trade that you can see over here. TP1 smashed. And even on a small account here, you can see that we had the trade running on a small account of $100. Actually, that account was like around $80. And you can see that it's already around 160, right? And yeah, it just played out really nicely. Obviously, you can see that around about that zone, we then closed in the profit, right? So that was it for our Monday trade. Nothing too crazy. We just absolutely flipped it up and down, right? So we closed our trades, enjoyed our profits, you know what I'm saying? And then we waited for the next day, which is obviously Tuesday, right? So on Tuesday, I actually did not analyze on the laptop because I was really busy. I actually did a phone analysis, right? And I did record it, obviously, for you guys, right? So that you can see. So it's not always the case that you should have a laptop, you should have a crazy setup, you should have, you know, 5,000 screens to make money. No, you can literally just have internet connection, have your phone, and analyze and still make a lot of money. That's actually the truth about trading. So I am going to explain the phone analysis running over here. So you guys just make sure you're paying attention, and I hope it's actually really visible for you guys, right? So obviously you can see I was on my 1 hour time frame, and that is the zone that I had marked over there. And for that reason, you can see the impulse move and the institutional candle at that little zone, right? And that is within the session, right? You can see that that is exactly within the session. I don't want to trade outside of the sessions. Look at it. It moved up to the top. You can see that it was a sniper entry in crazy on our 5-minute time frame. You can see. So I want to delete that rectangle over there, because now I already know that this is the zone that I'm actually just interested in, right? I'm just interested on that little zone, right? I'm saying if the market comes down to this zone, I'm going to buy, but I can add positions into profit right now, because you always want to add positions into profit then when it's retracing against you. The market is going with me in my direction, so I'm going to add positions, right? Okay, so we've added our positions and waited a few minutes, like 7 minutes. I think I remember it was like 7 minutes on Tuesday that we waited. So let's just see how it plays out over there. You can see I kept adding positions. Okay, so it then just moved up, and then obviously I had given the signal also, right? So I dropped the signal. That's previously, like yesterday, right? You see I dropped the signal over there for them to join the buy over here. And in this case, we had missed the NYSE open. It was just like 3 minutes later, and it started to retrace over there. You can see that the market doesn't move like tap water, and then yeah, boom, shot up to the top. That was $900. You can see it. That was a lovely trade. You can guess. Yeah, you guessed right. So obviously you can see I'm going on to obviously tell them as usual. I'm always telling them, updating them. So we're up 20 pips. I like targeting 20 pips, 40 pips, 100 pips, so that, you know, it's more fun. You take out some entries and hold some. If it reverses against you, you don't want to be taken out of the market, right? So yeah, that is what happened. And then it then played out eventually at night around 11. Right now you can see it was just playing around in this zone. So I'll just fast forward that. And then around 11, right, it just shot up. It just shot up to the top, and we made 3.5K. Yo, look at that. We absolutely killed it. We did destroy that. Yeah, we killed it. So that was Tuesday for you guys. It was absolutely beautiful, guys. I'm telling you. And the simple analysis that I just made right there on my phone is exactly the analysis that I used to give the signal and to enter these trades, right? So Wednesday, right? We come to Wednesday. Wednesday was CPI, where a lot of traders lose their capital. You know what I'm saying? For CPI, right, you can see CPI was this trade over here, and you can see that our trade for today is running nicely, right? But then for CPI, this is CPI. Look at the spike that we had. Look at the spike. It actually like played out with a little bias at first, right? And then it just spiked down. Obviously, no, I wasn't caught up in the buying position. Why? You asked me why I didn't buy CPI even though we were on an up. I'm about to explain it to you guys, right? So I analyze CPI on a larger time frame, right? So let me go on our 4-hour time frame. Let me just close this for now. I think it was the 4-hour time frame, right? Yes. Cool. So what happened was I guess I have to close my analysis for you guys to be able to see clearly, right? But let me just use this line. So this is CPI, this move down here that you're seeing here, this is CPI. So I actually just came onto my larger time frame, right? So in this case, I wanted to see what large time frames are saying before I just took the trade. So I came, this hadn't happened right in the market. I came and then I seen the market is playing around at this zone. And then I look to my left side. I'm like, what do I have on that zone? And then I see I had this little candlestick over there before this move that happened, right? So I marked up that candlestick. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be interested in that zone. That candlestick, I knew that a lot of institutions, right, they are actually targeting that zone. They're going to offload their positions at that zone and then, you know, maybe play around. I didn't expect it to drop as much as it did, but I just expected it to drop a little bit and then maybe push up because we're on an uptrend, but it actually just went crazy with us. So that's why I took the selling position on CPI, right? For now, let me just remove this for it to be a little clear, right? So I did take the trade, I think around about this zone. Right? Yeah, obviously you'd calculate your stop loss nicely. And when you're trading CPI, you want to put only money that you can lose, right? You can afford to lose. So this is what it was looking like. And I was obviously targeting this first zone with my take profits, but then it pushed so fast that I could not even close it at this zone, and then it just gave me all of that, right? So I'm going to let it run over here for you guys to look at that beautiful trade. Look at that. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I was super chopped. And the funny thing is I actually used that to grow a $50 account too. I doubled that to like, I don't know, $200 or something like that on CPI. And then after I closed the trades on CPI, I think the account was like from $50 to $155 or something like that. And then we actually used the same analysis that we had used on Monday, which is this move here. This analysis that we used here on Monday is what we actually just used right now and is what we are currently using in this buying trade that we are on, right? So when the market came to this zone, I exited my trades. And then for FOMC, I was like, I'm targeting a buy using this zone and my stop loss right at the bottom, which now brings us to why we are in a buy right now over there, targeting that zone to the top there, right? So yesterday we did take our trades over here and I gave the signals obviously everywhere. I'm always giving them the signals, right? You know what I'm saying? So that is exactly why we are in the buy right now. And that is why we took the sell on CPI. And that is why we made money this week. You know what I'm saying? So if you did enjoy that video, make sure you hit the like button, turn your post notifications and subscribe to the channel. You feel me? With that, it's been Tino and I'm out. Peace.